is up, my crafty friends? My name is Carrie and I want to welcome you back to my channel today. Whether it's your first visit or you're a returning subscriber, I want to say welcome, my friend. I don't know about y'all, but I totally love getting handmade gifts. It makes me feel so special that somebody took the time to make something specifically for me. Anybody can just go to the store and buy a gift, but if somebody takes the time to put thought and effort into a handmade gift, it totally warms my heart. So that's what today's video is all about. I'm going to be sharing handmade gift ideas with you that are super quick and easy, and they're all going to be made using my Cricut. I do want to say a big thank you to Cricut for sponsoring today's video, y'all. If you enjoy it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up because that would mean the world to me. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, consider hitting that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to turn on all those notifications if you don't want to miss anything I've got coming your way. So that's enough talking, y'all. Let's go make some Christmas gifts. First up, I'm going to make my daughter a pair of genuine leather earrings just like I made myself. I found this leopard print circle already in Cricut Design Space, and then I made another circle that was slightly bigger. I added a tiny little hole at the top so I can insert my jump rings. I do have my dial set to custom, so I'm able to get into the custom screen. We're going to need to change our settings to leather. We're using genuine leather for this project. And we are ready to make it. Now make sure you've got your deep cut blade inserted. I'm going to be using my standard grip mat, and I'm also going to be using the Cricut genuine leather in the colors camel and dark brown. I'm also going to be using some blue painter's tape, and you'll see why in just one second. And I'm going to need some Cricut transfer tape. This step is optional. You can just stick your leather directly onto your mat, but I find that this way saves my mat from getting cut through. So you just want to attach your transfer tape to the back of your vinyl, and then we're going to cut around that. And then this is going to save our mat. It's going to act like a buffer so it won't cut through our mat. So now we are ready to cut. We're going to start off with our dark brown pieces first. Weed these out, and now we're ready to work on our camel piece. When that's done cutting, we're going to weed that out as well. Y'all, these are so easy to make. Now you just want to line up your holes here. Make sure they fit, and now we're ready to insert our jump rings. I'm just using some jeweler's pliers that I picked up from Walmart, as well as some jump rings that I picked up from there as well. So we'll open up that jump ring and insert it, and now we're ready to attach our fish hook earring. Okay, y'all, these are super duper simple, but so stinking cute. You can do any size, any shape, any color combination whatsoever. This is a great, quick, and easy gift. I know my daughter's going to love them. Moving on to project number 2, I'm going to make her a leopard print monogram pillow. Y'all, for this project, I'm going to be using the Cricut Infusible ink. This set has a leopard print as well as this pretty camel color. I'm not going to be using the camel color today though, so I'm going to go ahead and just put that back into the bag. But I will hang on to the parchment paper because I will be using that. I'm going to go ahead and open up Cricut Design Space, and I have found this really pretty square shape. It has a circle in it, and that's where I want to put my monogram. Whoops, no idea where that one square came from, so we're just going to get rid of that really quick. Okay, so now we're going to stretch out our square here into the size that I want it to be. I have a 12 by 12 sheet, but I think the most I can cut with it is 11 and a half. I'm going to change this to black just so it color references. And now I want to add in her monogram. First name, last name, middle name is how a monogram is supposed to read. So let me change the font next. I want to use the font Hobo. I think this is a really, really pretty modern font for girls. I love it. So now I'm going to change the color to red, and I'm also going to resize it so that the middle font is just slightly larger than the two sides. Now we're ready to make it. And whoops, I forgot to weld my font together, so let me hop back over to Design Space and do that really quick. Okay, now we're ready to make it. My dial is still set to custom, so I'm going to put in infusible ink so that it knows that's what I'm cutting. Alright, next we're going to cut our glitter. Change your materials to glitter, and I like to change my pressure to more. Make sure the shiny side of your glitter is facing down when you cut, and you also have your design mirrored. Okay, now we're going to weed this out. Now I do want to try to salvage the inside circle of my leopard print because it's a huge piece. So I'm going to try to use my X-Acto knife and cut this out. Now I admit this would have totally been a lot easier if I had done this in Design Space, so lesson learned. Okay, I did manage to get it cut out. I am going to try to reuse this circle for another project in this same video, so keep watching. Next, I'm going to head on over to Google and look up my Cricut heat press guide. This is going to tell me exactly what settings I need to put my Cricut Easy Press 2 on. You set your heat transfer material and also the material that you're ironing onto, and it tells you exactly the stacking order, the preparation, and also the application. This is a handy guide. I'm going to have my heat set to 385 for 60 seconds. And I've already got everything stacked in the proper order. So I've got my Cricut pressing mat, I've got my pillowcase, and I've got my cardstock inside my pillowcase. I am going to put my parchment paper over the top of this and give everything a good iron so that all of the wrinkles are out and also all of the moisture is out. Now this is a really big pillow, so I'm gonna have to press this in 4 different sections. That's not ideal, but that's my only option. So the first thing I want to do is to clean the pillowcase really good with my lint roller. Next, I'm going to use my Cricut heat resistant tape and tape my image down. You want to make sure that it's nice and centered. Okay, we'll stack everything back up and we will begin our pressing. We'll just repeat these steps going over each section. Again, this is not ideal, but with a design this large, this is my only option. Okay, oops, I missed one little piece here. Okay, now we're ready to put on our glitter. I'm going to make sure that none of my glitter transfer tape touches the infusible ink, just to be on the safe side. Once I've got it done, I'm going to flip it over and press the back side, and when it's cool, I'm going to peel off my transfer tape from my glitter. Y'all, look how pretty this is. I love this. I know my daughter is going to love it too. So stinking cute. Okay, let's put it in our pillowcase and see what it looks like. This is going to be so cute on her bed. I cannot wait for her to open it at Christmas. Okay, y'all, that's 2 projects down. Now I'm going to move on to the 3rd project. For this project, I'm going to use that circle. I'm going to make a makeup bag. This is going to be so cute for one of my daughter's co-workers. I'm also going to go ahead and cut a square for the project that's after this one. So the makeup bag is going to say, but first, skincare, because my daughter's friend, like her, is an esthetician. I admit I did not change my settings and my design did not cut all the way through, but I'm going to go with it anyway and see what happens. It may or may not turn out. Okay, now it does have a little bit of bleeding from where it did not cut through, so I'm just going to try to fix it. I'm not happy with it, so I'm just going to make a plaque to cover up that infusible ink, and I'm going to make it out of black and gold Cricut glitter. This is going to be much prettier anyway, I think. Okay, after we get everything cut and weeded out, I'm going to press it. And you can see it's going to cover it up with no problem. I am following the Cricut heat press guide instructions, so I know exactly the stacking order as well as the time and the temperature. And y'all, look how pretty. I do love how this turned out, and I call this a happy accident because I actually like this better. I know my daughter's friend is going to love it as well. Okay, moving on to project number 4, I'm going to take that square and make a leopard coaster. So I've got my coasters, and I'm just going to go ahead and clean the coaster with the enclosed little cloth. You do want to make sure that there's no lint whatsoever on your coasters while you're pressing them. I'm going to lay my infusible ink transfer sheet over the top and put it down with my heat resistant transfer tape. And again, using my Cricut heat press guide for time and temp and stacking order. Okay, when it's cool, we're going to remove our backing. And oh my goodness, y'all, look at this gorgeous coaster. This is so, so pretty. I love the leopard print. Now moving on to our fifth and final project, I'm going to make a monogram mug for my daughter's coworker. This is super easy. I'm just using the white premium Cricut vinyl and a mug that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. Once I cut out my monogram, I'm going to apply my Cricut transfer tape, pick that design up, and then apply it to my mug. This is such a quick and easy project. For just a few dollars, you've got a nice gift. And it looks so cute sitting on the leopard print coaster. Okay, y'all, let's have a look at everything that we have made for our Christmas gifts. I've got my earrings that I've made for my daughter. I've got the mug and the custom coaster for her coworker. I've got the makeup bag for another coworker. And then I've got the gorgeous monogram glitter and leopard print pillow for my daughter. Y'all, all of these gifts are so quick and so easy, and they're all custom. It's amazing the things that you can make with your Cricut. I can't decide which one I like the best. Let me know down in the comments below which one is your favorite. That does it for today's video, y'all. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up because that would mean the world to me. I really hope that this inspires you to break out your Cricut and start designing something special for the people that you love in your life. I know it will totally make them super happy to get a handmade gift from you for Christmas. Until next time, happy DIYing, y'all.